Hello everyone, myself Aishwarya Rajendra Karle. I am a student of B Pharmacy final year. Today I am going to represent a topic named Pharmacy and Therapeutic Committee. Let's see what are the contents of this video. So today we are going to see about the introduction about PTC, objectives of PTC, organization of PTC, operation of PTC, role and function of PTC, and role of pharmacist in PTC. So let's start with the introduction. PTC is a policy forming and recommending body to the medical staff and the administration of the hospital on matters related to the therapeutic use of drugs. PTC is responsible for the forming policies and procedures for selection, procurement, dispensing, labeling, availability, administration, and control of drugs throughout the hospital. PTC committee or Pharmacy and Therapeutics Committee encourages rational use of drugs in the hospital and also monitors issues relating to drug safety. It serves as an organizational line of communication between the medical staff and the pharmacy department. PTC has the most important function, that is to prepare and update the hospital formulary. PTC is also known as Pharmacy Committee, Therapeutic Committee, or Drug Committee or Formulary. So let's move towards what are the objectives of Pharmacy and Therapeutics Committee. There are three main objectives of PTC. First is the advisory, second is the educational, and third and most important is drug safety and adverse drug monitoring. First, let's see advisory. The PTC committee assists in the formulation of the board profession policies regarding evaluation, selection, and therapeutic use of the drugs in the hospital. It makes the recommendation regarding the drugs to be stocked in the hospital patient care areas. The committee advises the pharmacy in implementation of effective drug distribution and control procedures. Second is educational. Here, PTC assists in formulation of functions designed to meet the needs of professional staff, the physicians, nurses, pharmacists, and other healthcare practitioners for the complete current knowledge of the matters related to the drugs and their uses. And third, drug safety and adverse drug monitoring. PTC helps to improve the medication safety and monitoring adverse drug reactions by monitoring, analyzing, and reporting adverse drug reactions and implementing the corrective actions. So we will see about how is the organization of the PTC. Actually, PTC is made up of a medical staff with a physician, pharmacist, and nursing personnel and representative for various departments. Let's see what are others. First is the medical superintendent, that is physician. He works as a chairman. Second is the chief of pharmacy services. He works as a secretary and other representative from each department of internal medicine. Second is the Department of Surgery, Department of Clinical Pharmacology, Department of Microbiology, Department of Nursing, and last Department of Nutrition. Next, we will see operation of PTC committee. PTC committee should meet regularly at least 6 times in the year and also as and when necessary. This committee can invite its meeting persons within or outside the hospital who can contribute specialized or unique knowledge, skills, and judgments. The agenda and supplementary material should be prepared by the secretary and furnished to the committee members well in advance so that the members can study them properly before the meeting. So, next is roles and functions of the PTC. PTC has a role in optimizing rational use of medicines by evaluating the clinical use of pharmaceuticals, developing the policies for managing medicine use and administration, and managing the formulary system. Committee has broad responsibilities in determining what medicines will be available at what cost and how they will be used. Let's see what are other functions of the PTC committee. First is the advising medical, administrative and pharmacy departments on the pharmaceutical related issue. Means this committee provides the advisory services to those departments in all aspects of pharmaceutical selection, use and distribution. Next is the developing and pharmaceutical policies and procedures. Here, PTC is responsible for developing pharmaceutical policies in the healthcare organization. These policies are necessary to adequately control important aspects of medicine selection, purchase, distribution, use and administration. Next function is evaluating and selecting medicines for the formulary and providing for its periodic revision. Evaluating medicines and consequently approving or rejecting them requires a significant expertise and committee from the committee, and this is provided by the PTC. Identifying the medicine use problems. So, PTC is required to assess the quality of care in consistent ongoing fashion. Several pharmaceutical management areas need to be assessed in identifying medicine use problems, such as pharmaceutical procurement and availability, pharmaceutical distribution, medicine prescribing, dispensing, administration and use, ADR reports and medication error reports. Next is the promoting and conducting effective interventions to improve medicine use. So, irrational use of medicines, a common problem in the present healthcare system. So, therefore, we need to educate people through the different educational programs or managerial programs. Next is the managing ADRs, means managing adverse drugs reactions. Every case of adverse drug reaction must be first reported by the attending physician to the chairman of the PTC or clinical pharmacist. The attending physician should complete the adverse drug reaction report form. Next is the managing medication errors. PTC can reduce such errors by the monitoring, analyzing, reporting errors and implementing the corrective actions. And next is the role of PTC in emergency drug list. So what are the examples of the drug list? Emergency drug list we will see. Atropine sulfate 0.4 mg per ml, digoxin 0.25 mg per ml, heparin 10,000 mg per ml, mannitol injection 25%, injection for saline for injection and water for injection 20 ml. PTC prepares this emergency drug list and keep this kit beside the bedside of the patient. So in this way emergency box is prepared and kept. So next is the role of pharmacist in the PTC. First is the pharmacists are essential to formulary management process. As drug expert, the pharmacist can assure safe, efficacious and cost-effective drug use to the formulary system. Pharmacists guide the PTC activities to assure optimal medication management. Establish committee meeting agenda. Next is the achieve committee actions by keeping minutes of meeting. Next is the analyze scientific, clinical, and economic information, follow up the research when necessary, and communicate decisions. So we are here at the last of my video. Let's recap whatever we have seen till now. We have seen about the introduction of PTC committee. We have seen the three most important objectives of the PTC, that is, first is the advisory, second is the educational, and third is the drug safety and adverse drug monitoring. Next we have seen about the organization of PTC. Mainly the PTC committee consists of the first the physician who work as a chairman, second is the pharmacist who work as a secretary, and other representatives from the different departments. Next is the operation of the PTC. PTC committee should meet regularly at least 6 times in the year. Next we have seen about the different roles and functions of the PTC, and also we have seen about the role of pharmacist in the PTC committee. Hope you have all understood my point. Thank you so much.